And in this field, as an upcoming young artist, you have received many recognitions and awards. Would you just share the details of a few of them? I'm sure all of them are equally valuable to you. Again, the constraint of time, so we'd
I
ask you to
understand.
share a few details with us.
Um, One of the biggest awards I have received first was ஃபஸ்ட்டு வந்து நான் ஸ்ரீனிவாஸ் சார் வந்து நீ நல்லா வாசிக்கிறேன்னு சொன்னார். அதுதான் பெரிய அவார்டு எனக்கு என்னை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும். பட் அப்பார்ட் ஃப்ரம் தட் யுவகலா பாரதி ஃப்ரம் பாரத் கலாச்சார், that has been a big highlight in my career so far. And then I got the Mandarin U Srinivas Memorial Award from Trinity Fine Arts. That was actually presented by Vaijayanti Mala, Padma Shri Vaijayanti Mala Baliji. And I got the either Fort High School in Bangalore, one of the most prestigious organizations in India. They presented me with the Youth Memorial Award during the 2018 season. I got the third prize in the international competition in Azerbaijan. As I mentioned earlier, I went there to represent India, and we got the third prize. Of course, the first two places were taken by the Azerbaijani people, so I think that counts as me getting the first prize. But okay, so these awards and prizes, I mean, they really stand out, and more than anything, I would say they actually add more responsibility. ஒன்று ரெக்கக்னைஸ் பண்ணி நம்பி கொடுத்துருக்காங்கன்னா யூ ஹாவ் டு perform better. That is the expectation of all awards and all. So I would say yes, this is the blessing I've had so far, and these are the few awards. And of course I got the ICCR empanelment from Government of India, and then I'm a graded artist from All India Radio. So yeah, கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சமாக ஏதோ வந்திருக்கு. So yes,
That's very nice, and we are hoping that you have a life full of recognitions and awards. But again, as you mentioned, the acknowledgement from your guru, that moment, we hope it stays bright all your life. And talking of gurus, awards, recognitions, we'll move into our own home ground, the Temple
yes,
of Fine Arts, founded
yes,
by His Holiness Swami Shantanand Saraswati, the patron of all musicians, all dancers, all performers. He believed so much in Devi Saraswati that he had this absolute love and devotion for all performing artists. Your association with the Temple of Fine Arts goes back to a performance you did for Swamiji's Aradhana, and then
yeah,
somehow it just picked up in momento. You
ஆமாம்,
tumbled into a performance here for Guru's birthday, no, his Guru's passing day. அப்புறம் வந்து you were part of a program here as well. You did lecdems with the students,
yeah,
and
yes,
slowly as the tempo picked up, we moved into your beautiful collaboration, and the magic of Jalam with the Sunshine Orchestra was unveiled to Coimbatore.
yeah.
So would you take a walk down your memory lane of this association with Temple of Fine Arts?
I had the I think 20178 எனக்கு I don't recollect the year, but I played for the Binni Pandal in RS Puram, கோயம்புத்தூரில் வாசிக்கிறச்சு. That was the time I met you and Prakash Uncle. I think Prakash Uncle நான் ஃபஸ்ட்டு பார்த்தேன். He had actually came over to congratulate on the performance, and அங்கேருந்து the relationship from sir to uncle began. And the first thing that I got struck was by the warmth by which all of you had. I think on the performance kaprom, I think the next year I was that time I came for Guruji's Aradhana நினைக்கிறேன். அங்க வரைச்சி we did the concert in the main hall. I think it wasn't going under renovation at that time. I think it was in 2018, if I'm not wrong. 2018 or 17, 18, 2018, 16, sorry, 16, 2016. So that was the first time I'd actually come to Shivanjali. I've heard of Shivanjali, of course, who hasn't, and my aunt actually lives there in Coimbatore. So வந்தவுடனே ஃபஸ்ட்டு அந்த warmth of people, everybody, I mean literally they become family to me. All of you have become family to me, and the concept from there, and then as you said, the lecture demonstration, and then the jalam, so many amazing. Right now, when there's so many things that happened, I don't exactly recollect, because we shared so many great memories. One memory that really stands out, maybe I would say, is um Murthy and now, I mean, like we had just come, and the dance that the dance performance that you showed for us, that really stayed with me. I mean, first time 2016 la I mean, prior to Murthy and us, first time na vasikarche, there was a dance performance that happened after my performance. I think Rudrama Devi மேல நீங்க ஒரு dance performance பண்ணீங்க. It stuck with me, and I think I also told all of you that if you had told me this would be the level of performance, நான் இன்னும் நல்லா வாசிச்சிருப்பேன். I was அங்க இருந்த, I mean, so much auntie. I mean, there's so many people in Shivanjali had showered love on me. I mean, it became like family. Literally, it became like family. Yes.
That's true. That's very true. And this experience, I think, is because of Swamji's love for artists and the
Yes.
encouragement and motivation he always provides.
Yeah.
And truly, artists who are family come here and perform. The performance is actually incidental. The association with Swamji is so
Yes.
important in your
Yes.
life.
Yes.
The performance becomes like the Aradhana, and we're so glad
Aradhana,
that you've had this opportunity as well.
Yes.
And as an artist, Arvind, performance, interaction with people is such an important part of your life. But the last year has been tough. The whole world has had such a tough experience. So, what has kept you going? What's kept you bubbly, cheerful, and going?
I guess it's been the music. I mean, what has driven me so far in life, it drove me at that point also. I have a wealth of recording from Srinivas sir, and I have a lot of material that, whenever I feel down, I go back to. And I think everybody has a route, or a kind of a comfort net that they go to when they're feeling down. My comfort net happens to be that, and also I read a lot of books. சின்ன வயசுலேருந்து எடிட் பிளைட்டன்லேருந்து ஹாரி பாட்டர், and then I've come to இது Game of Thrones. I started Game of Thrones recently, so all that it has come to that, and all that really kept me going, because they're all art at the end of the day. I had a chance to open up my horizons and then start making my own arrangements and all and everything, and especially the association I had with Anand, your son Anand, that has also helped me a lot, because our arrangements, Shivanjali's arrangements of music, and all the pieces that I've heard from you, be it for dance or for productions per se. I think dance Kumatula, I think you have done a lot of orchestral performances also. I have attended one orchestral performance, I think some couple of years ago, and the arrangements alla paakarche I thought, okay, why not try my own thing. Anyway, that last year we had no concerts, we had no traveling, we had nothing, we had to stay home. I started experimenting, I started branching out a lot more. I started having time to see what all I can do, what all I cannot do, what all I should do, what all I shouldn't do, what don't have to do, and all that. So adliye time aiduchu. By the time March lockdown aiduchu, then by the time I paathavane December aiduchu. So maybe luckily to me, I had many things to kind of distract me from that kind of negativity. So I would, really, and I had a chance to get closer to people who I didn't have a opportunity to really connect. Adu one irukku, that really helped, because my insights kind of grew better, I'd say.
Okay.
So this kept me going basically the whole year.
The whole year, yeah. We need to work at that. I'm glad you looked at this. Now we'll move away from this, public view of Arvind. Let's go behind the scenes, the personal things that you love, what we know about the foodie Arvind, the car loving Arvind, the one who does not get out of the car if possible. How do your musical travels keep these loves alive?
I think I could say it's because of music I'm traveling and I get to meet so many good people. And it's the food I'm able to eat when I go to places. So I started driving because both my mother and my grandfather it came to a point where they could not get into trains and they could not go by flight or whatever. So எனக்கு லைசன்ஸ் வந்த உடனே ஃபஸ்ட்டு ட்ரிப்பே நான் போட்டது பெங்களூருக்கு long distance from Chennai to Bangalore. I started driving. அங்கேருந்து it felt like free. It's like ஆலாப்பன வாசிக்கிற மாதிரி சேஃபாக வாசிக்கணும், ஆனால் வாசிக்கிறச்சே அந்த ஃப்ரீடமே வேறு. ஸோ த சேம் திங் கேம் டு மை டிரைவிங் ஆல்சோ. I started looking at cars. I mean, in the model. I started reading a bit more about what makes into a car, because buying a car was a big decision. So my research helped me grow as a, like in a வாங்கினா கரெக்ட் numbers requirement என்னது. So then once I started driving the car, it was amazing. And my favorite journey has always been from Chennai to Coimbatore and Bangalore. I even drove to Orissa once. So I drove from Chennai to Vizag and then Vizag to Orissa. So all concerts, mostly for concerts only. They became kind of pleasure trips also. So the pleasure and business both came into one. And food, the best point in my foodie life was when I went to Europe. Especially we were staying in Switzerland, and Swiss is the home of chocolates and cheese. So awesome. I mean, like, we had a great time there, and the host who had us, Shri Uday Masundar, was he was very fun loving and he was very generous also. ஸோ ஐ திங்க் அங்கேயே நான் ஒரு 2 கிலோ போட்டு வந்திருக்கேன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் வீட்டுக்கு வந்த உடனே. ஏன்னா அங்கே இவ்வளோ சாக்லேட், எஸ்பெஷலி லிண்ட் சாக்லேட்ஸ் எல்லாம் அங்கே சாப்பிட்றது ஒரு பெரிய, தே ஹேட் மோர் ஃப்ளேவர்ஸ் தேர் தென் வி ஹேவ் ஹியர். ஸோ ஐ மீன் ட்ராவலிங் ஹஸ் ஹெல்ப் மீ டு see other flavors in food also, apart from seeing flavors with people and all. I mean, it's a beautiful journey so far.
Okay, I think what we are highlighting here is that enjoying your experiences is so important, whatever part of life it is. So all-round enjoyment is what you advocate. On a slightly more serious note, music is your life now, it's your passion, it's your career. In that, as with everything in life, there is a mix of highs and lows. So how do you get through the tough times in your musical career, and have you had any specific source of strength? Has anything been a special strength to you to help you overcome this?
The lows that I've had, quite a few I've had, luckily for me they did not affect me much. I would say that's thanks to my upbringing, or the kind of mental attitude, whatever, fortitude also, whatever I've been inculcated with, they've helped me to, I wouldn't say get over the difficulties, but at least to withstand them. அந்த ஒரு ஸ்ட்ரென்த் எனக்கு இருந்திருக்கு எப்போவுமே. Apart from that, the music that I've always played, the music that I've always listened to, and reading books. I started reading a lot of books. My mother is my mother and my grandfather, they're both great lovers of spiritual books, and they read a lot of Vedanta philosophy and all that. I haven't really got into the deep side of it, but whatever I have read from that has given me a lot of knowledge. Like, I mean, the one thing that I've understood from all that they have read and what I have read is that try to be same during both happiness and sorrow, அந்த ஒரு சமநிலையம்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. I don't know if I'm using, just be static during that hard and soft times. I think that I haven't really, I won't say I have done it perfectly, but having that awareness has helped me to at least maintain my calm during the tough times also, especially during the musical lows. I mean, the biggest low I have ever faced was the loss of my guru during in September 2019. அது அப்படியே ஒரு பில்லர், it's like you pulled away the pillars in a building, and the building has to still stand. I think the way the reason I could get out of that was because of my family. Otherwise, I think I would have really suffered, because it was such a shock when he passed away. And from there, the kind of decisions I took, whether right or wrong, I mean, I didn't know, because அந்த மொமெண்ட்ல நம்மளுக்கு என்ன தோணுறதோ எடுக்கிறது தான். The repercussions or whatever that happened later is something that I had the courage to face, because you take responsibility for the decisions you take. So I think, yeah, it's because of the upbringing I had, I guess I was able to withstand a lot of things in life.
Okay. So that strength and fortitude has come from that. That's very nice.
Yeah.
That's very nice. Aravind Bhargav, you are what you are, the sum total of all the experiences that you have gone through. With this thought in mind, what is your advice to students, especially those who are following seriously the world of music, the career of music, the passion of music, about what they should do, and more importantly, what they should not do?
To students who are pursuing it seriously, all I can say is that just pursue the art for the art's sake. I mean, don't expect anything in return, and you just put your faith and full soul and heart to it. It's like my guru said, it will take care of you eventually. அது பண்ணாலே போரும். அது expectations வச்சோட பண்ணா, I think the purpose is lost. I'm not saying you be a saint or anything, but don't expect anything after putting a lot of hard work into it. I would say the hard work that you put, if you enjoy that, I think automatically the expectation part never arises, because the journey போறச்சே தான் நம்மளுக்கு we enjoy. The destination is never the end game. We just need to enjoy the the journey. The destination automatically will set itself. Just make sure that your car has got the proper oil and proper headlamps, and then start going. The road is amazing. Yeah, there'll be bumps here and there, but once you start driving, and destination automatically வந்துருமே. எங்க போகுது, அங்க தான் இருக்குது.
Very true, and that's a very beautiful look at this beautiful journey into the world of music, and you've shared so much of yourself today, and I hope that all of us are able to absorb these beautiful pieces that you've shared. It's been a beautiful experience interacting with you this beautiful day, and I'm so glad that you're the beginning of the series, because it gives a very beautiful start to what art is all
Absolutely.
about.
Yeah.
What a person is all about, and what a life is all about, and that's
Absolutely.
what we're aiming.
Yeah, and now வந்து I think I play better than I talk better. I mean, many things, it's true. I mean, it's not a humble thing or anything, because வாசிக்கிறது is easier than talking, because personally to me it's easier for me to think about what I'm playing and what not, and not really worry about the rest. So ஒரு பேசணும்னா sometimes I kind of just blank. I don't, okay, என்ன சொல்றது, எப்படி சொல்றது. So I can only hope whatever I've said made sense, and there's something that you can take from it, because I have only observed and learned, because you learn only when you don't talk and you listen. So maybe this time whatever I have talked, if there's something that is useful to anybody, I'm more than happy to have done this. I mean, kriti கேட்கறது, வாசிக்கிறது, கத்துக்கிறது is way easier than because your thoughts are a mess sometimes. You don't even know whether you're thinking straight, because for me personally, if I have to be honest here, every experience that I've had, once I've dealt with it, I take the good and I don't think about it later. I mean, it's closed, it's done. Yeah, I mean, it's closed, it's done. It's closed, it's done. Don't worry about it. Take the good and let it go. So recollecting and everything about it, it just becomes, okay, how do I explain this? That was my biggest thought, when I actually talk to people. But this time I hope, maybe whatever I've said, I try to make sense. I hope it made sense, and I'm
A
happy if
lot
someone
of
can get something.
lot of Aravind Bhargav is what we wanted to learn about, and I think we've
Yeah.
achieved that. I'm going to ask you to close with two of your favorite lines because, like you mentioned, you're more comfortable playing. So,
Ah,
a thank you to those who've been
so I can
watching.
do better. Yes. Thank you so much. I'm very happy to have done this interview, and it's not even an interview, it's a conversation that I've had with a family member, I would say personally.
Absolutely.
So, Rumba Santosh Auntie, and I wish everyone a happy Pongal. So, thank you so much for inviting me to do this. I'm so happy and honored.
Thank you, Arvind. Thank you for being a part of this. Arvind Bhargav, the person, his life, his art. So many more facets that make up this fascinating young artist, a blessed disciple of the great maestro Padma Shri Shri U. Srinivas. We've been so happy that we've been able to bring out this new aspect and interaction with artists. Thank you for being with us. We hope you've enjoyed it. Don't forget to tune in to our YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, and share our YouTube channel. Thank you. Hari Om.